So in this question, all your information again that you need is on your data sheet. But I'll take some time explaining it and then you'll understand why. So I'm going to draw a line here, and then in the middle I'm going to have my mean for city A, which is 108. And one standard deviation above is going to be 118. One standard deviation below is going to be 98. Two standard deviations above is 128. Two below is 88. And three above is 138. And three below is 78. Now on your data sheet, which I can't show you, but you can flick over to it and have a look, it basically says in the bottom right hand corner about the percentages of the population in respect to the standard deviations above and below. So for example, 68% of the population lies within one standard deviation of the mean. Okay, it's written right on your data sheet. If we go to two standard deviations, within two standard deviations includes 95% of the population. Now, that means it excludes 5% of the population, which means 2.5% of the population would lie between 2 and 3 standard deviations above the mean, and also 2.5% of the population would lie between 2 and 3 standard deviations below the mean. Okay, so what percentage of adults in this city have an IQ higher than Yin? Well, Yin is at 128, which means that 2.5% of the population has an IQ higher than Yin. Okay. Similarly, we can do the same thing with city B. If I draw the same thing down here and base it on city B, so the mean is 112. One standard deviation above is 128. One standard deviation below, which I don't think we need to worry about, is 16 minus that, which will be 96. Okay. Now, it's asking for Yin, whose IQ is 128, how many of the adults living in this city, of which there's 1 million, will have a score lower than Yin's. Well, Yin is right here, okay, at 128. So if we do our percentages, between here and here, one standard deviation is 34%. Okay. Sorry, 68%. I was jumping out of myself, 68%. So half between here and here would be 34%. But if we take half the population, and half the population will be below the mean, half the population will be above the mean, that'll be 50%. So if we take our 50, add it to our 34, which is one standard deviation above, that will give us that 84% of the population will be below Yin's IQ. And so very simply, it's going to be 1 million times 84% which is 840,000 people, have an IQ less than Yin's IQ.